Oh, thank you.
And you.
And you.
Thank you, and you.
I think.
Valkyrie and Cade to be removed as well. The small factor of Prano to deal with. The hopping will immediately be punished. This is a distinct sending your diffuser carrier into the bottom of white stairs like that. As that looks like that's where most players are. Prano, what is he going to be able to do from here? Just short of 40 seconds, and a C4 will find.
He's able to slip his way past, and oh, he just gets the back of one. There's two, and the diffuser as well, and use that to cover themselves as Cryan gets one more. The two bodies above the hatch at least. With Aces just on the far side, it's one more on the hatch, and this is very likely all she wrote. No diffuser, no blood.
Find himself getting downed on out as Anderton drops the shield perfectly. SiegeGG now looking to get into sight as well. Cryan's going to have in now. Cryan does have a C4 in hand. He's going to go for the throw, but he won't be required as Leon is going to be there to find
Cryan though, he's going to meet the fight sooner than he thinks, and now it's just down to the bit of a split pinch here, but they entirely know where he is, and those LMGs. So
the Toxic Babe canisters being used in an attempt to stop that push coming through Attic as hard, but the kills keep.
Anderton, that's the big danger of here, and oh, it's a trade-off. Just both of them finding
outside of the window with the lifeline in hand, willing to use it to open up the barricade. Blackgray has pushed himself.
Escape once again. He puts the goo mine to cover his track, so he knows if somebody's chasing him directly. Blackgray almost catches his first kill on that roamer that's been so problematic, but it's a drop, and it's
a couple of nades left in pocket. Now we start to see that Scorpion sing, although Aces will shut it down straight away after one. SiegeGG comes in with the fight back, and Prano with the diffuser. Well, he's going to be left out in the cold. 3 seconds left, and a lot to do.
And impossible to do.
60% of the time.
But look at where he is.
Well, this is
what I want.
The first kills come through. Aces.
Oh, and it didn't quite go the way. It's never pretty. Rips is all that's left inside for anything on the side of it. So the remaining two Rogue players, well, they can just swing their way in and get. And they're going to take it within the opening 30 seconds. Suddenly they're in. Suddenly one's gone. They're going to swing around and get the fight elsewhere. Can't get the connection. Leon with a huge double kill, finally dropped by Anderton, but still they're going to keep pushing, try and get the kill, and well, it works out. Rogue, they take the opening map. And they love matching the fire with the fire and seeing how they can push it. Rogue have had downs. They've got a wonderful support staff behind them. Obviously, Bernadette is there. Mental rotation coming through. Iagate is going to see if they can go underneath, and there's the pickup. The Malusi's caught out. There's the cover down on Rips. 30 seconds. Cryan goes for the knife, can't get it. That's a shield crouched down, not quite. Sprays, and SiegeGG that finally finds the isolation. The diffuser is inside the site. 5 seconds. Prano, well, he's in and amongst 4 players.
So it's kind of pick your poison time. Leon, a little bit of outside to in, drops the diffuser, doesn't need to further drop the hatch. Anything can happen now on the site, and as long as Leon keeps control of that kit, he is going to be just fine. Blackgray there as the last player.
There's a chance for Prano to potentially go for a run out or a loop down of a C4, but instead they're suddenly inside the sights, and now it's just vertical. There's the C4 over the top. It is the way that we know where you are, and it's just seeing if you can fight your way out. The answer's no. 2-1. Well, the Tachanka is now just on the other side of that window. They're not quite aware, though, and Gatorada's a bit isolated. There it is, though. Leon gets one. The trade comes through. They're a bit concerned as the Banshee screams over the top, but red falls. Suddenly everything does, and it's just Cryan who made the creep up. SiegeGG, he's going to see if he can get this stuck down inside the site itself. It's post-plant now, but not for very long. Maybe a
say we could let Legion try and do that job. Initially, the pressure is going to be on Cryan. Finds one, finds two. What is going on here? CAG, they've let 3 go to him. He didn't even have to move. He is. Blackgray conscious of a flank, but Rogue aren't going to give it up that easily. Rip's going to find himself one after the goo mine ping, and SiegeGG just gives himself up after that. A flawless round.
Cool there, it's Rip torn, but it's unfortunately a little bit late. 2-4 though. Anderton, he's able to take one with the pistol, goes for the second, can't quite make it work. SiegeGG is all that's left. The diffuser is at the top of the stairs. It's an awkward firefight, and it's made even more awkward
for the entirety of the round at this point. I'm surprised it's taken Leon to this point to hop himself in. He does, and plant down behind the B chassis. Where is the cover? Rips is, of course, watching that long angle, but Rips gets sat down in the dirt. That's 4 quick kills for CYCLOPS.
Really liked that extension there. They just sort of opened all of the wall to that corridor. They suffered quite heavily to a grenade and was finished off by the next. There is still one more player there. they are well aware of this, and, well, they're well aware of this. Aces hatch itself. They're dropped behind the third box to see if they can try and pinch it against. Takes the fight and wins it. Goes for one more. Reveal, but at that point, Black Ray is doing a bit of work on the other side. Prano's going to see if he can stick with the man advantage. Leon Gitch shows how that rectangle is done. The repel locks in, but the round is won before it begins. They even need to enter the building. There's suddenly a lot of pressure coming through on the next, and there it is, dropped from the heavens and sent to hell. All the way across the bedroom, the spray comes through. It's Galarada with a double locked in, and suddenly it's a 3 versus.
I wonder if anyone's going to get caught in a frostmat here. Fortunately, it did not happen. Fortunately, at least.
Gets one, and is probably going to start trying to get the diffuser down. It's Black Ray over the side on the back line. Gets one, gets two, and now with a handful of seconds, no! Prano just has that.
From the bottom of the stairs, he sees somebody inside of the showers, gets himself in the skirmish, but it's going to be Crying that's got it. Holding on to the main door, looks to try and push himself through. There's potential for a revive, but the plant's going down.
Plant's going down, 2 versus 5, and suddenly 45 seconds is all there is, and just one player to try and do it. Black Ray, no health, can't do anything to lock it off, and a flawless is how Rogue have responded to their day yesterday.